the exam aimed at predicting college readiness among high school students is now digital. So how should parents navigate the new digital?
Yeah, so it's a huge change happening this year. For the first time in almost 100 years, the SAT is going from paper to pixel. So it's going from a paper-based exam to a digital one. The best way to get prepared is to start with practice questions. The College Board, the company that publishes the SAT, has released what's called the Blue Book application. That's the official digital SAT testing application. And so students should download that and get familiar with practice questions. There's hundreds of free ones available directly through the app.
What adjustments have been made to the digital as compared to the traditional paper and pencil format when it comes to the content?
Great question. So many parents and students believe that by the SAT going digital, it's just going onto a computer screen, but there are a lot of testing changes to the format, the content, and the question types. For example, this new digital version of the SAT is actually only 2 hours and 14 minutes long. So it's one of the shortest SATs. It is the shortest SAT ever created. It's only 98 questions rather than when you and I took the SAT, it was close to 200 questions. On top of that, the reading passages are a lot shorter, only about 100 words rather than 750 words. You can use a digital calculator for all questions versus there used to be no calculator questions. So I think it's actually the most student-friendly version of the SAT ever created.
In terms of testing the skills, what skills is the digital SAT testing? Is it different than the traditional format?
Absolutely. So the core content areas of the digital SAT remain the same. It tests math, reading, and writing skills. However, the questions test more real-world skills than ever. So for example, on the writing section, there's now a question type that involves students looking through a bunch of notes and figuring out which ones are the most relevant to answer the question. I actually think that's a fantastic real world skill to have. As you and I know, we get long emails all the time. We have to figure out what's relevant and what's not. And so I actually think that this new version of the SAT is going to be more relevant to students' future careers and higher education.